was like 11-9, 11-8, and I was like, I can't add that up fast enough to make a decision whether to go over or under. So I ended up trying to predict a perfect score, and man, talk about sweating it. The guy, I predicted 3-1. The guy was up 2-0 at that point, so I needed the other guy to win at least one game.
Yeah.
Well, he won the third game 12-10, so it went to extra points.
Oh, and those are stressful right there.
And then I was like, all right, this guy can't win another one. I need the other guy to win it. And lo and behold, he pulled away fairly early and got the dub. So
yeah, I got enough stress in my life to stay away from.
I'm not going to bet table tennis anymore. They just coaxed me in with that no sweat. And that's how it works. That's how the promotions work.
It's so fun though, because it's not even really about, like, when I'm betting. Now, there's a little bit of a difference when you start hitting that streak, and then you know, like, start with $50 and you end up, you know, in your bank or your account like $1,000. It's like, then you start trying to think about it smartly and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just doing it for fun, you know? Like, all right,
entertainment.
And instead of throwing this $20 or $50 in my savings, like, we'll throw it in a Hard Rock, and, you know, and instead of it being savings, we'll call it our wastings. And yeah, so it's just one of those things that's kind of fun, but yeah, right now it's just, I'm not in the mental place to be betting table tennis.
You do have to be in a certain area to do that, you know.
But when you got a no sweat bet, it's like, you're going to bet $100, and you're either going to lose that and get it right back, and then you can bet that
on
somewhere else. Yeah. And then if you get the money, if you win the money, then that's yours to do with what you will.
See.
And
don't forget, too, you know, we are an affiliate. We are partnering with Hard Rock Bet, so that's why we can talk about them so much. But don't forget what is it called? The Battle of the Bets.
Yeah.
I got lucky last night. I went with the Panthers, and over, I think it was 6 total goals scored.
Yeah. Or just at least 6 goals, not over.
That's right.
5.5 was over-under.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know,
Panthers took care of that by themselves. That was a little bit embarrassing last night, but it's just game 1.
It's just game 1, and you're still at home for game 2, so that's always a good thing. We'll talk a little bit more about the NHL here in the third segment today. But yeah, so the bonus bet today, I'd like to let everybody know, because it's, you know, really not that big of a deal. Houston at Golden State, NBA, each team to either score 108 or more, or score 97 or fewer. If you remember, the first game was 95-85, and so that's probably why they have that number. That's a tough one, because, I mean, they both kind of locked. I mean, Houston's defense is good. Golden State's defense can be good when they want to. So I went with the 97 or fewer on that one. 97 or fewer points from each team.
Oh.
Yeah. It just seems like not that much, but the first game, they really played good defense on each other, so I don't know.
It could be, but I just think, I feel like I think Houston's going to be a little bit better in this game, and I think Golden State is also going to be scoring a little bit more points there. But we'll see, man. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate how I wish it would just be over-under, but they probably would get a lot more winners if that was the case.
Yeah, I took the over on the Pacers and Bucks game last night, which they obliterated that, and then I took the under on Memphis and OKC.
Oh, OKC, that's right.
But OKC blew them out again. They were still under, but didn't matter because the Lightning lost. So
you threw that one in there.
There's a Parliski. Six leg. Yeah, which I would have lost anyways because my final bet of the night was Minnesota and the Lakers. I took Minnesota plus, I believe, 6. So they lost by 9 or something like that. So.
Gotcha. Couple cool things I'll talk about here in the first segment, but I don't know if you saw this, David. The Texas Rangers are debuting a golden ticket. Fans can purchase a $99 ticket, and if the Rangers win, fans get a free ticket to the next home game. This streak continues until the Rangers suffer a home loss. It doesn't begin until this upcoming Monday, April 28th, when they play the Sacramento, or the Oakland Athletics out of Sacramento. But yeah, buy one, cheer forever. Purchase a mezzanine ticket for the Monday, April 28th game versus the Athletic. If the Rangers win, you'll get a free ticket to the next game. Keep winning, keep going. What do you think about that promotion? And I guess a mezzanine ticket's probably a decent ticket, because I'm kind of thinking to myself, why not just buy, an upper deck ticket? So you buy a ticket, it's got to be in the mezzanine section,
okay,
which I believe is a $99 ticket anyway. And if you buy that ticket, at home and they win, you get a free ticket to the next game. And if they win again, you can keep going. So kind of an and of course they're starting it with the A's, and should be a win there.
I mean, I don't know. The A's are playing decent baseball, so you never know. So basically, you buy a ticket for $100.
Yep.
In the mezzanine section. If the Rangers win, you get it's like buy one get one free until they lose
until
again.
They lose at home. Yeah, specifically at home. But
well,
yeah,
I think two things that's really cool, and not living in Texas, it doesn't really affect me at all.
True.
But a cool promotion.
Yeah, kind of thinking outside of the box a little bit, which you like to see. And there's a lot of seats in these stadiums and a lot of these games. The NCAA proposes removal of 153 rules from the handbook. The fact that there's that many rules anyway regarding NIL and financial restrictions. The NCAA Division I Board of Directors proposed the removal of 153 rules from its handbook on Monday, including rules that prevented such schools from directly sharing financial benefits with athletes, per ESPN's Heather Dinich. After a meeting on Monday, the NCAA came away with 9 proposed legislative changes, perhaps the biggest being the one that would permit universities to directly pay players. According to Dinich, NCAA leaders are aiming to reshape the organization's role and want to enact the major change by July 1st if a House settlement is improved. Dinich noted that schools must decide if they want to provide financial benefits to athletes by June 15th. Also in today's meeting, the NCAA proposed legislation for a sport-specific roster limits and allowing full scholarships to all student athletes on a declared roster, which will double the available scholarships in women's sports, according to Dinich. Per Dinich, the changes proposed by the NCAA will allow Power 4 schools and other schools that opt into the new changes to provide up to $20.5 in direct financial benefits, $20.5 million in direct financial benefits to athletes, which would align with the expected House settlement. This isn't new news, I don't think. It's just got to officially, be passed by the House.
It's something that's been going on for, I would say, almost a year.
Yeah.
At this point, maybe a year and a half, but yeah.
Through the NCAA's new legislation, it will give schools more freedom to pay their athletes.
Like $20.5 million, I think, right?
Yep, exactly. And a handful of restrictions were proposed with the intention of bringing clarity and stability to the NIL environment for all Division I schools. One rule would require players to disclose their NIL agreements if they are greater or equal to $600. According to Dinich, NIL deals made between an athlete and a third party would also need to be reviewed. The board also approved rules to create technology platforms that will help schools monitor payments to players and allow athletes to report their NIL deals made with third parties. While the new model certainly moves the NCAA one step closer to acting as a professional sports league, it will maintain eligibility rules that distinguish Division I athletics from professional sports. According to Dinich, athletes must be a full-time student, must progress towards degree requirements, and be in their 5-year eligibility period to receive the new benefits. Kind of like that, they're kind of putting some requirements on the schooling there, which I think is very, very important. But I know this has been in the works for a while, but looks like by July 1st, we will know the answer to this particular topic. All right, let's see. We'll jump into some baseball action. Kuda. No, local baseball action.
Okay, good.
Yeah, MLB is not my wheelhouse, as we all know. Even though I'm 3-0 in our fantasy league.
Oh, are you?
Maybe 4 now.
Yeah, if you're undefeated, you'd have to be 4 because I'm 3-1 right now.
Yes, I am so far pulling my best Dave Neat impression from last year. He's just a fantasy guru, it seems like.
He is, man. He is.
I heard his promo on the commercials talking about his $250 win or money he got there from the ESPN Northwest Florida Big Bracket Challenge. Speaking of that, if you download our free mobile app inside the Google Play or Apple Store, right now you can enter our contest on there where you could win a trio of T-shirts. That is an ESPN Northwest Florida T-shirt, an Inside Drive T-shirt, and of course our studio sponsor Golf Plus Tee as well.
Do you have enough shirts to give away for every time that someone does hit that? Because I was saying
depends on sizes.
Yeah,
but
right,
I mean, I still probably got 30 of them.
Okay.
I mean, I got 100. So, yeah, and I've given away a lot, obviously. But yeah, no, I'd love to throw one in and give people the opportunity. Found some I found a sticker company too that does 100 stickers for $29.
That ain't bad.
No, so I got Dynasty stickers made. Hopefully they come in sometime soon.
There you go.
Because what's better than getting more Dynasty swag out there?
Yeah, I don't think anything, man.
That's right. Maybe trying some different juices, but we'll see next Tuesday.
There you go, man.
We'll see next Tuesday.
Gotta have a good juice, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta be crisp. The bottle needs to be airtight. You know?
Yep, absolutely.
Can't let that air in.
Tightness is key.
Tightness
when it
is
comes to
key,
keeping your juice where it needs to be. I will say, I think if you drink a bottle of juice, that's like the same thing as doing, you're supposed to have a fruit or vegetable serving with every meal.
Yeah, but doesn't it lose nutrients when you juice it?
I don't know. We'll have to ask the fruit and see what they say.
Ask the fruit. All right.
You might. I think. I don't know. I don't know enough about wheezing the juice. You remember what movie is that from?
Yeah,
that's Pauly. Yeah, Jay would definitely know. That's Pauly Shore. Oh man, it's gonna drive me crazy. Now I'm gonna look it up. Wheezing.
It can't be Encino Man, right?
It might be Encino.
Yeah,
Man.
because I have watched that one. Then there was another one where he's like.
It is Encino Man.
It is Encino Man? I said it can't be Encino Man, so don't clap
you
for
said
me.
it can't be? Oh, yeah. No, well, you had it. That's right. That is right.
No credit for that one there.
No, I'm gonna let that credit live in infamy. Real quick, Arnold Marlins baseball yesterday. I wonder how often you have